When we read the stories of Jesus and his passion, we like to read those stories from a safe distance. If we're brave enough to enter into the narrative, we want to find ourselves standing with the women, weeping at the foot of the cross. Or even with the beloved disciple when Jesus tells him to take Mary home and care for her like his own mother. But what if our part in the story is less reputable? What if we are none other than Judas himself? Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. In the name of the Lord. You heard the shout, the cry of the crowd as they followed Jesus into Jerusalem. You walked alongside him, right by the donkey that he rode upon, a gesture that was not missed by you. The prophet spoke about a humble king riding into the city on the beast of burden, but a king nonetheless. You hang your hopes on that prophecy. A king. King Jesus. And where there is a king, there's bound to be a kingdom. Kingdoms hold power. Kingdoms uphold political dominion. Kingdoms have control. They take control. Kingdoms overpower their subjects and establish justice. Punitive justice, of course, one that makes the enemy pay for their wrongdoing. Now is the time. This is the place. If Jesus is a king, there's bound to be a kingdom, and you will fight beside him to the death. You will overcome and put down your adversary no matter the cost. Judas doesn't just exist in first century Palestine. Our world is full of modern-day zealots who imbue their agendas with praise songs and prayer. They know without a doubt that their side is the side God stands with. Their enemies are God's enemies, on whom God will pour out God's wrath. But the more convinced we are that we know the mind of God, the more tempted we are to force the hand of Christ and throw Jesus under the bus. Are we really so different from the ancient revolutionaries who wanted a Messiah to take up their cause and lead them into battle? Consider this. What if your certainty about Jesus betrays the truth of his message? What if, through your convictions about how he will react in our world, you've sold Jesus out to the very things that will crucify him again? What if the treasonous silver belongs to you? We've all betrayed Jesus. Each time we follow our egocentric ideas of exclusion and contempt, unforgiveness and division and prejudice, we deny the Christ who calls us into sacred, holy, gracious unity. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Who comes in the name of the Lord. Who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the humble, anointed one who comes in the name of the Lord. But whose Lord exactly are we expecting Jesus to represent? A God of our own making? Or the God of this humble rabbi who dies to give us life, even as we hold the coins that bought his betrayal? And still, You should hear this, my friends. You should know this, you Judas, you beloved child of God. Even as you feel the coins in your own hands, the bread that was broken, it's been broken for you. The cup poured out, it's poured out for you. And this one who comes in the name of the Lord, this one comes with nothing but loving acceptance of you. If you will receive this gift of grace, offered to you without condition, poured out in magnificent bounty, I invite you now to come in silence. Come in the name of the Lord.